In this video, I'm going to try my fastest to give you 70 reasons to play Tainted Grail of Fall of Avalon. First off, you can turn enemies into cheese. That's fucking amazing. You can make them cheese. Second, you get to escape prison like any good RPG. Everybody loves that. Third, you fight dudes like this, light themselves on fire. There's blood magic. Everybody loves blood magic. You get to meet King Arthur. You know? It's pretty cool. You steal stuff. You know, you can live out your inner Dark Kermit lockpicking fantasy. There's different storylines and relationships depending on who you talk to and how you talk to them and the decisions that you make. You can use flamethrower spells. You can have campfire chats with King Arthur. You can cook stuff. You can make even bigger fire spells and traps that will explode as people run over them. You can get threatened by random NPCs. And you can steal their outfits. Unique items with most merchants. Pretty awesome. Some have spells, different stuff. It's cool. There's even more fire spells. There's two options for each spell. There's a light cast, heavy cast, amazing visuals. Everything's beautiful. Everywhere is beautiful. You can shoot laser beams from your palm, dude. Laser beams. It's an endgame spell there. You can fail at being a cook just like in real life. It's great. You can go fishing. You know, who doesn't like fishing? I love fishing. They even got a fun little fishing minigame. Look at that. Wow. Homing fire missiles that make them, you know, explode and jump 50 feet. Boom. You can also do some Minecraft. You know, play a little Minecraft in here. You can go swimming in a lake of Kool-Aid. It's definitely Kool-Aid. It's not blood. You can pick sides and take factions. You can do a Joker cosplay if you want to. The NPCs react to what you're wearing. See, I'm wearing the stuff. You're asking me why I'm wearing the stuff. Boss fights are nuts. Almost all of them are just some crazy, ridiculous visuals. Very dark and gritty. It's awesome. There's also portals. You can brew potions, you can wear jewelry, you can craft armor, you can sell it for profit, you can confuse others with your gender, you can summon creatures, and then you can blow them up. Bye bye. There's over 100 skills with 6 different schools of skills based on your attributes. You can go sightseeing. Look at that shrine there. Beautiful. You can go to those shrines and offer up gear or offer up stuff and get gear. You can get in duels, steal people's shoes. You can use third-person perspective, fight giant mythical creatures. You can get punked by some ghosts that'll make fun of you and call you a moron.
See, someone's here.
There's a full day and night cycle. It's pretty. There's lewd erotica about someone named Liliana. If you're evil to people, you can get King Arthur's armor. You can befriend zombies. There's literally multiple zombies you can have conversations with. You can have critical hits, slow down time. Had a critical hit on him when he hit me. You can enchant your own armor and weapons and give them buffs. This has bleed and poison on this sword, for instance. You can make friends or foes with different people from the round table. That's Sir Galahad right there. You can summon a man's best friend, a wolf. Or just summon a man. You forage for food or flowers. Just picked up some tomatoes and make some ketchup. You can make some blood cheese. Who doesn't like cheese made from your own blood? Look at that. Beautiful. Who's hungry? 3 giant areas. Huge areas. Offering, again, stunning visuals. You can relive your Black Plague Doctor or, you know, cosplay as a shaman. You can watch a beautiful sunset through a telescope. Or spyglass? I'm not sure what you call it. Look at that. Beautiful sunset. 10 out of 10. Your summons will appear in cutscenes. You can also summon skeleton knights. You can also summon spearmen from Camelot. You can also summon battle mages. They just look badass. You can even shoot fireballs. You can send your summons back or blow them up. Isn't that fun? Again, can we just talk about this scenery? Just look at that sky. Look at these helmets. Unique effects. So many different weapons. All of them with unique different abilities. It's honestly insane how many different weapons there are, and you can get them from almost any place you go to or any NPC you interact with. And some of them have multiple different kinds. There's over 200 side quests. So many different people you interact with, and if you're mean to them or shitty to them, you won't get quests. You can collect different sets of armor. So there's full sets that have abilities that go together, or you can, just again do your own Joker cosplay, whatever you want to do. So many spells, probably over 100. I captured all of the ones that I could here that I found in 50 hours playing so far. There's so many. You want to make people cheese, you want to shoot ice, you want to shoot fire, whatever, you can do it. There's hundreds of different weapons. Two-handed weapons, so many of them. I didn't use any two-handed weapons in this run-through because I was playing as a mage, but there were a lot of options. There was one quest, I think, where I had to use a two-handed weapon, and it was hard. Now, what are my final thoughts? I think this game is amazing. I think it's amazing for a lot of reasons. Now, there are some bugs. I want to cover those few bad things in the game. There are some bugs. They're mostly related to the audio, and every once in a while you'll get into a situation where you'll have to save the game and quit, then come back, and then it'll work and it's fine. The auto-save feature, it's standard off the rip. It'll auto-save every 3 minutes, which is great. That makes it really easy to go back and fix something or, reload something. I just want to say, the amount of times where I found out if I said something to an NPC and then they just disengaged with me or stopped a quest was awesome. I loved that. I hate games where they give you all these dialogue choices, but none of them carry any weight. There was one pompous rich lady who I said one crappy thing to her when I met her, and then she never wanted to talk to me again. But when I reloaded the game and I went back and talked to her, and I just agreed with her basically calling me a servant, it turned into like 5 quests. So, amazing. Anywhere you explore and anywhere you go, there's a lot of different things to do. It's very fun that way. It's also very dark. It kind of gives off the same feel of like Diablo 2 set in an Elder Scrolls environment. But I loved it. I loved it so much. I had an amazing time playing it. I'm very thankful to Awaken Realms for sending this to me. They also sent me a collector's edition of everything, and I'm going to do an unboxing video on that. But really, genuinely, I think it's a great game. Something you should give a try. In 2025, it's one of the best RPGs that came out. I definitely put it up there. I think it's better than what Bethesda is putting out now. If Bethesda went in this direction, they would probably be a lot more successful. So, what am I going to rate the game? I think it's pretty fair to say the things holding it back are minimal. It's those little audio bugs, these little bugs here and there, but overall, I give it an 8.5. It takes these elements of games I loved as a kid, and it really fleshes them out in a different universe, based on an old story, that we were all told as a kid, King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. So that's my review. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye now.